Hello, welcome to day one of a tournament I made up in Diabolical Dave's Rumble Throwdown. And this is going to be my first attempt. And on another video, I'm going to do an intro video and explain how I'm going to run this tournament. So, without further ado, I'll just get started with the game. For all full details and rules, definitely check out Grimsteel Games, or I guess the first random card I drew was superhero and villain. But yeah, for more information, check out Grimsteel Games. Check out their Facebook for their rule book. So typically, I got myself a brawler. So I'll be superhero, villain, and brawler to start off with the tournament. With the superhero ability, I get manager as General Sam Rage. And yes, I'm going to start out as a baby face right off the bat. So basically, it's mostly like, well, in my opinion, similar to Munchkin. But the object of the game is be the world champion and defend the title to win the game. So I'm just going to do it my setup phase. And then I'm going to have two champions right off the bat, Bradley Buford and Pam Lava. My TV champion to start out with is Nate Storm. My next champion would be Gorg Garrison. Sorry, I'm blocking the light here. And Wildcat. Alright, so I get 10 of the rain gear cards, which is slightly off camera, but I get to pick and decide after I get a little bit organized. So I'm going to start out with Spear, my finisher. Let's see, grapplers. Yeah, I'm not going to bother because that's my weakness move. Whoops. My diving fist drop and bulldog for a few more points. So that's 7. Let's see. I already have finisher, so I won't like to keep that card. Headgear for 1 more point. So I think you can tell on camera I'm at 8 points right now. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more cards to go. So I'm going to keep 2 more cards, my choice. Then I'm going to quickly shuffle. So all the event cards like these, I'm going to do it all at random. So everything's at random throughout the event. So I'm ready to start. I'd finished my setup. So for gear, I mean for attire, I have headband, strong move. I have my finisher, a spear, basic moves like diving fist drop and bulldog. My average moves, and ready to start. So 5, 1, and 4. So I'm going to start out with this event, Eruption. So the national title and tag team titles are up for grabs. So 2 TV tag. My gimmick is +1, and the die roll is +1 as well. I guess it's hard to get all this on camera, but go with what I got. So anyways, I'm an 8, so I'd rather do one regular match against King Sue. So now I get a preliminary draw, and then I'm going to discard it, and that was a grappler card, and then a fear that I keep in my hand. Now I get to start roll call, which is signing autographs. So I get 2 from the general pool, 2 pop from the general pool. Then I rotate, and I roll a 2, so I get a +1. Let's see. Now I start. And this card's here in 1-player game. That's a superstar deck, so I have to draw one. So there's no style bonus between myself and King Sue, which is my opponent. I forgot, did I? Yeah, I did, okay. So now I draw 1 card, which is a DQ risk. So now hopefully I can roll 4, 5, and 6, or otherwise I'm disqualified, and that ends my turn for the event. I get disqualified, so I lose a match point, which I don't have, but I get 1 heat. So that ends the match, and I don't get rewarded for anything. So that's the event for me is over. Now I gotta resolve the tag team titles, which is Hemlock Hayes and Milkweed Assassin. Tag team titles are 30, 41, 43, 45 to their 34, so it's no chance there. For TV title, Starburst does not have a chance against Nate Storm, and the national title, well, it's close, but no cigar, so this turn is over. So basically, to win the game, you have to win the world title and defend the world title, or at least win the world title before these 12 cards expire, event cards. Of course, everything's explained with Diabolical Days, Rumble, Throwdown, Grim Steel Games websites and YouTube channels a lot better. So I drew this one with Ralph as a referee, so he has a tendency to be more strict with the rules, and only the TV title's up for grabs. So I'm gonna once again wrestle a different regular match, and I rolled a 3, so crowd points will be at 5. Okay, so then I get a preliminary draw. I'm going to re-roll again. I keep getting Grappler. Impersonator, no. I don't like that one for a one-player game. Zilla, I don't like that one. Flag Waver, depth of character, but there's no discards, so not worthy of my time. The O'Bannon is my next opponent, so he'll score 11, and I'm at 8, so it's not a big deal. And oh, wait, that's mine. And then, so I'm repackaged right off the bat, so I'll keep I keep my Sam Rage card, but I gotta find a new gimmick, which is now antagonist. And then as the rules, so I search for the bottom of the deck. And shuffle. And then I start on from there. So now I get to roll over, and well, roll a 1, so I only get 1 pop. Now start the match. So I'm going to use my brawler ability, spend 2 crowd points with have given myself a +4, so I'm not falling behind. Then that would put me 8 and 4 is 12 till O'Bannon's 11. So now I have to draw a card. I drew again another DQ risk. So I roll a 2. I'm going to spend a crowd point to roll again. Actually, I'm going to it's stopping a weapon. I'm going to roll again, roll a 5. I'm going to spend another crowd point. 5 again, spend another crowd point. 1, well, double DQ, I'll settle for that. So I don't take another heat, but I lose out again. So Ralph is gone, and Nate Storm versus Cletus McPeanut, but he's not going to win. So now for round 3, I've been rolling for this one right here, so heels get a +2. And then I get a preliminary draw. The Beastmaster, no. Superhero villain. Yes, I like my gimmick back. And now, what this counts against me, defend a cause. Oh, I guess I got a little ahead of myself. Well, it's antagonist anyways. Both 1.4. And 2. Alright. So yeah, I had to defend a cause. Get 2 from the event pool. Now I do an interview. Now I rolled a 2, so that's 2 right there. And still sticking to my strategy. Hell and Wheels is my next opponent. So I gotta make sure I shuffle the Superstar deck a lot better than what I do, or I'm gonna keep getting that DQ risk card. So I'm hoping for something different. So I'm going to pull the tights. So therefore, I know you're not getting it good on camera. So basically, Helen Wheels is a 10, and pull the tights is a +2, so that's a 12. But thankfully, I get 2 crowd points to spend on my +4 ability. So that makes it even. Now I got a choice. to not risk a DQ and play chanted support. So I get 2 more pop from the pool and get a +3. So therefore I win my match. So everything gets discarded. So what happens here, if there's crowd points left, which there isn't, I would get 1 crowd point. Then I get additional match point. So now it puts me up to 9. And then I get a choice of 3 cards. 1 of 3 choices. Well, I guess you won the. So I want something that's permanent, but I see both of those moves are under my weak category because they're the grappler, which is a hand, and I'm weak against hand. So the only thing that's useful to me is the custom prop. And then I'm just gonna discard these guys. And I'm a face, and at the beginning of being a face, you get an extra reward for winning. So I'm going to increase my crowd point. So 1, 6, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I'm right at the borderline of an opener. And that will be the end of my turn. I don't have to do job or security because the maximum allowed in your hand is 4 cards, and I have 4 cards on me. So I just have to resolve the TV title, which isn't. Well, there's no bonus Nate Store. I'm still the TV champion. So next up is our pay-per-view. So these 3 choices: Rumble Mania, Lowdown Dirty, Crossroads. And I randomly selected Lowdown and Dirty. So each title is a 8 crowd point filler. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus my 1 point modifier, superhero, and I rolled a 4. For this one. So now I get a preliminary draw. Of course, I chose to be with the TV champion, Nate Storm. I'm going against him now. That's the last time I'm going to be an opener, because any more upgrades, I'm up in mid-carder. So now, preliminary draw. Oh, thank God I drew this card, because this will knock down my ability a little bit. So now I will put myself in a feud, change the format of the match to no holds barred. And now I'm ready for my roll call. Repackage again. Well, I don't have a second gimmick in my hand, so guess I'll have to search for an F. Now I drew up athlete. But I still keep Sam Rage. And then hopefully I shuffle the cards good so nothing is the same. So yeah, the rule is if you have to search any deck from the bottom, or any deck for any reason, you have to search from the bottom, and then you have to reshuffle. I know this is bad camera, but working for what I got. Alright. So now it's no holds barred, so I get to ignore all DQ risks, so I don't have to worry about anything. So now with 1 card off the superstar deck, he gets a +3, so I'm looking at a +16. So for me, oh wait, did I do interview? No, I did not. So now, I know I jumped ahead. So 4, I'm not a heel, so I suffer 1 penalty. So now I'm going to do my match and do 2 crowd points for a +4. So now I'm at 16 myself. So we're tied, but then all DQ risks are ignored. So I'm just going to up and play a weapon to give myself the win. I'm drawing crap cards. So the match is over. I'm the new television champion. So because I was in a feud, that's 1 reward point. And being a face, so I get 2 extra rewards. But let's stair step this one time. So TV champion, I get 1 pop. And then I get 1 pop for the match. 1 match point. And then I still get 1 option off my deck, and hopefully I get better. Oh yes, I got a good basic move right here I'm going to play right away. And that gives me an increase of a +3. So right now I'm moving up to 16. And then I'm going to spend 3 crowd points for custom prop. And just want to confirm I covered everything. The rest of these 2 are crap. So 3, 6, 7, 15, 17, 19. Oh, I missed a few, so 19. And then for my 2 rewards, so I'm going to give myself in total 2 extra match points, so that puts me at 21. So 5, 8, 9, 17, 19, 21. Okay. So that's off the table. So all belts have to be resolved on pay-per-views and feuds end. So right now, I got Ghoul and Lineage, which is far greater than the tag team champions. So we have new tag team champions for the national title. Tasia Torn, but 1 point. But Gore Garrison's bonus is too great. Ooh, 49. Unfortunately, Beer Bitter is going to win this by a large margin, so he's the new world's champion. Unfortunately, and I got nothing to get disqualified or anything, so I'm hooped. So now I got a big challenge card because Beer Bitter's 49. But it is what it is. So now that's the end of week 1. Now I'm going to roll, see who's next. Oh, it's a tie, so I'll roll again. So I'm going to do Ralph Winslow for the world and tag team titles. So 3 crowd point for the world champion, 1 for the TV champion, and 2 for the tag team champions. And a die roll. I rolled a 3. Add 3 crowd points. And then who's my opponent for the TV championship? It's Ddrt, which I should easily beat her. But now, because I'm a mid-carder, I draw 2 cards from the deck. So now I'm going to do a preliminary draw. Dystopian. I'll keep it in my hand. So next is One Tough Son of a Gun. No reroll depth of character. I don't. That means I have to search the discard for any attire. There is none, so nothing happens. Then I do an interview. I rolled a 1, so I only get 1 pop. Now, Ddrt is going to go 2 cards, so captivating entrance and rope leverage, which neither one are disqualification risks because they're not weapons. So 5 is 22. So I'm down by 1. Do my usual trick of two crowd points, which I'm actually going to use custom prop instead of my crowd points. So a +4 with a warning. So 25 to 22. So that's a difference of 3. So I didn't steal the show, but I win the match. So now with me being a mid-carder, I get 2 pop, 2 match points. And now I get 2 rewards. Which I'm getting arms and legs. Spend 2 crowd points to activate them. And now, I'm going to recount my points here. 3, 7, that's 10, 13. Sorry, 7 and 3 is 10. And this is 13, 16, 21, 23, 25. Then with an extra bonus, I'm sticking to another match point to increase 1. So let's see, 8, 11, 14, 19, 22, 24, 26. Excellent. Everything's progressing very nicely for me. Now I gotta resolve the tag team titles. Let's say 28, 30. Well, way down by 6. So that cancels each other out. And then Skull, nothing. So, reviewing everything carefully, Galactic Ghoul and Leonid still tag team champions. They beat Tasami and Tanashi. And the world, Dan Fag and Beer Bitter, but unfortunately, Beer Bitter gets 9 plus the style bonus. So that's, yeah, over. But I'm still progressing very nicely. Oh, yeah. Next, roll the die. I'm going to get Oscar Cortez is my referee. World and tag teams on the line. World is 3 titles, TV title, tag title. My gimmick is a 2 athlete. And I rolled a 6, so I add 6 more crowd points to that. And that would be my turn for that part. Now I get to roll, or get free. No. Well, I'm gonna have it in my hand. I'm gonna play signing autographs for +2. Oh, that's from the general pool. Well, it's not gonna matter, but all right. So now I'm gonna. Oh yes, now this is my roll call. Wealthy, well, it's a nice gimmick, but no. Dr. Lionel, well, he has to go to my hand. And now I get to do my interview. So super commentator's a superstar. Hopefully I get a good roll. No, I do not. So I'm going to take I have an option to draw top discard, which is damage pending at 6, but I'm going to take a risk. I made it worse for myself for a +7. So, so it's and that's way even worse that I'm facing red light Hoagie. So far, because of that bad roll I have, red light Hoagie gets now 31 to my 26. So now I'm a little bit of a pickle here. So I could search the gear deck and do a non-weak basic move, but instead I'd rather just take my 2 unsanctioned crowd point for this and get a +4, so I get a 30. Then I'm going to just do a crowd point for a +2. And I got disqualified, so I take heat and I lose a match point. So I go down 1. And I wasn't going to bother, after I saw that, I wasn't going to bother drawing a superstar. So, but anyways, DQ, I lose a match point and get heat. So now on my board, I got 2 out of 3 heat on my turn tracker. 1 more and I turn heel. So I have to do jobber security, and I'm just going to ditch Lionel Lecter because, well, I'm trying to stay as a face, and he's not